Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and hi if you are new. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So as you've seen by the title, we are doing a kitchen speed clean. Now it feels like forever since I've done a kitchen speed clean. It probably hasn't been, it just feels like forever because I went for a stage where I was doing them very often. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please do give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. So the first thing when it comes to a kitchen speed clean and cleaning it up is to just get away all the dishes and things that are left on the side. And I always say this, it just makes life a lot easier when you've not got loads of things just on the side. So I do just have a general clean up and put everything away so that I can actually go in and clean. So I'm putting all the frying pans away, all the trays, and then this side was just full of like random bits and bobs that just needed to go away. So just putting all them back in their homes, ready to have a nice clean surface oh, what's going on with me today? Surface to work on. These bins were a nightmare. I really had to give them a good clean down, and you'll see in these clips how grim they were. Look at all that stuff that just gets built up underneath, and this is such an awkward place to get into. You have to proper look at me like trying squishing myself in there. Oh my god, it's actually quite funny watching this back because I was struggling so much. Oh, I'm literally putting my head in there. Obviously that's not the actual bin, but yeah, it's not really fun. And then I'm just going to go in and give this a good clean, just to make sure, yeah, it's as clean as possible. So I am using bleach with this and just some kitchen towel, just because obviously it's going to clean up all of the germs and bacteria that's in there. So then for the actual bins themselves, I'm just grabbing some kitchen towel again, and this is the Flora spray. This is the winter one, which I absolutely love. It's got a really lovely scent of cinnamon, and yeah, I'm just getting all in there. I do this every time I take the bins out, and it just helps to keep them smelling fresh, because obviously bins are pretty dirty, so when we take them out every few days, it's good just to give them a wipe over, and then yeah, put some new fresh bin bags inside. Then the next step is to just wipe down all the sides. So I'm using my Fabuloso Granite and Marble spray, which is just the only thing I use on the sides. It just works the best. And yeah, just gets all the marks and dirt off of the sides, and it smells really, really lovely as well. So just going in, wiping them, and also making sure to do behind all the kettle and things like that, and just putting everything back so it's nice and neat as well. So then for the chopping boards, I'm just wiping these down with my fairy liquid and my scrubber. Now I've actually come to the conclusion that I prefer cleaning these with fairy liquid now. It's just so much easier to do to just dry, and I just feel like it gives it a bit more of a deeper clean, and then just popping them back on the side. These do get cleaned. This one doesn't look like it gets cleaned often, but they do get cleaned after every use usually, but it's good when I just do a deep clean to wipe them down. And all of them crumbs are literally from the toaster. Like, they just get everywhere on this side of the kitchen because, as you can see, the toaster's right there. And yeah, as soon as anyone makes any breakfast or anything, any toast, then it's just an absolute mess. I had a bit of a nightmare getting this toaster out, I'm not going to lie, because it was just full of crumbs, and every time I moved it, it literally just more fell out. So yeah, I did give that a bit of a deep clean, which you're going to see in a moment. But yeah, just try and move all the stuff around to get every nook and cranny on this side. So I did actually want to just give this a good scrub. So I used some of the elbow grease paste, and this was actually the first time I've used this on the toaster. And I dampened the kitchen cloth a little bit and buffed it in, and it cleaned it because I could see all the grime that was coming off, but some of the marks seemed to still be there. It wasn't like the pink stuff, and that seemed to usually get it off pretty quickly. But yeah, I was happy with the result. I probably need to go over it once more, and then I just buffed it in. And then, of course, I lit a lovely candle just to leave the room smelling as fresh as possible while I finish off the rest of the kitchen. So I'm going in with my trusty window and glass cleaner by Tesco just to do the splashback. I tried a few other window and glass cleaners, and this one just seems to work the best. It smells the nicest, and it leaves it streak free after I've used a buffing cloth as well, which is obviously what we like because, as you can see, this is so reflective. It's literally like a mirror. And then going in with the hob, this didn't need too much of a deep clean, but I took all of the little bits off just to get in there, and I'm using the Cif cream. This is the, I think it's called Winter Spice or something like that, that's left, and it's now actually finished, which I'm really sad about because obviously they're not going to sell this one anymore, so I had to get a repurchase of the lemon one, which I do love, but this winter one was just a little bit different and smelled really, really good. So I just buffed that in with a damp microfiber cloth first, just to give it a good scrub and clean, and then I go in after with a dry microfiber cloth just to buff it and remove any of the streaks and marks that are on there. And I just find this leaves it super, super shiny, and I love the finish of using Cif on the hob. So for the sink, I am using this elbow grease paste again, just testing it out in here. So it was the first time I'd done it, and to be honest, I was quite impressed with the results. I really loved it around the plug. You do have to be really careful with this. It's like the Pink Stuff paste. You don't want to scrub too hard on certain surfaces. Just double check that you can use it. On the back of the packaging it will tell you if you do want to pick this one up. But yeah, just giving this a good scrub and rinsing it. Making sure it's wet is always the best way to use any of these pastes, I find. And yeah, just leaves it feeling a lot cleaner, and gets all the kind of tough marks off than if you just use like a standard like all-purpose spray. And then of course the final step within the sink, and actually within the whole kitchen clean, is to just use a bit of Flora on a microfiber cloth, and this just brings it up really shiny and makes the whole kitchen smell really, really great, and obviously removes any of them bubbles that we don't want. And I just use this on the tap as well to make it nice and shiny. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, please do subscribe for more content like this from me if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.